EastEnders teases new Gina and Jasmine plot as Night Out takes dark twist. EastEnders has revealed that Gina Knight and newcomer Jasmine Fisher will share a major storyline next week, with a fun night out soon taking a worrying turn. At the moment, Gina is struggling with her boyfriend Harry Mitchell's behaviour, believing he's in Cardiff, flirting with other women, unaware that he's actually being held captive by Oki and the drug gang, and forced to lie to her over the phone. Meanwhile, Jasmine's attention is on Oscar Branning as the pair continue their early stages of flirting. Next week, Jasmine will try to lift Gina's spirits while the two are working together at the Albert. Their chat soon shifts to bar manager Cindy Beale, and once again Jasmine begins probing for gossip about her boss. Before Gina can answer, Oscar interrupts them in another clumsy attempt to impress Jasmine, and this time she's had enough. Annoyed, Jasmine snaps at him, prompting Oscar to storm off. Later, he finally gets his ankle tag removed, but after a tense talk with Lauren, it's clear he's not in much of a mood to celebrate. Later that evening, Gina and Jasmine decide to continue their night with drinks elsewhere. But what begins as a harmless outing quickly takes a troubling turn. Both Gina and Jasmine are dealing with serious man trouble, an insider teased. Jasmine tries to be there for Gina after her issues with Harry, but it seems she might have a hidden agenda in forming this new friendship. The two head out together for a night away from the Albert, but things unfold in a way neither of them sees coming. Since Jasmine's arrival in Walford, she's been surrounded by mystery. She was unusually eager to land a job at Cindy's bar, and has repeatedly shown curiosity about Cindy's past. She's also hinted at wanting to escape her own family, and has avoided questions from Elaine about her ID and work documents. Could next week's events finally shed light on who Jasmine really is? EastEnders confirms Suki and Eve's future after emotional baby storyline, says Heather Peace. EastEnders broke new ground earlier this year by airing its first ever lesbian wedding, as Suki Panesar, Balvinder Sopal, and Eve Unwin, Heather Peace, finally said, "I do." Now, the couple are set to make history once again as they begin their adoption journey, though the path to parenthood has already proved difficult. Their story began when Suki discovered that her granddaughter Avani was pregnant. Hoping to change her mind about having a termination, Suki offered to raise the baby alongside Eve. However, Eve later went behind Suki's back to support Avani's decision to go ahead with the abortion, leading to a painful rift between the pair. In an interview with Inside Soap, Heather Peace shared that now the couple have reconciled, their journey is only just starting. When Eve stepped up during the Avani situation, she genuinely meant it, Heather explained. That experience opened something in her. Once she considered being a mum, she couldn't just shut that part of herself down. We've got some really exciting things coming up, not just around adoption. Heather also believes Eve's decision to walk away from Suki was ultimately the right move for their relationship. Eve's got a strong moral compass. She can lose her temper, but only with people who deserve it, she said. She needed Suki to understand the seriousness of the situation with Avani. I think Eve will always challenge her when she needs to. I'd love to see them having deeper conversations, maybe even some counselling. Although the couple have already faced turbulence less than a year into married life, Heather insists fans have nothing to worry about. They're soulmates, she said confidently. Me and Bal do tension really well. We're not sure what to do with them when they're happy. We prefer seeing them missing each other. So we'll just have to find ways to stir things up without any affairs, because that wouldn't fit them. EastEnders viewers work out who's next to die after shocking Harry Mitchell kidnap twist. EastEnders fans think they've cracked which character could be next to meet a tragic end following the shocking kidnapping of Harry Mitchell. It's been a nightmare week for Harry, the son of Nicola and Teddy Mitchell, who's currently being held captive by his boss Ravi Gulati and the dangerous Oki. Viewers were stunned when the truth came out that the drug dealers had forced Harry to call his father. During the call, Harry begged for help, but Oki refused to release him until he revealed where a hidden camera in Kojo Asari's flat was connected. a key location in their drug operation. On Tuesday, October 14th, Anna tried to cheer up her sister Gina Knight, while Harry's girlfriend demanded answers in a tense voice note. After giving up the information about the camera, Harry's ordeal only worsened when Oki ran into Gina and began flirting with her, even managing to get her phone number. Despite Harry cooperating, Ravi and Oki continued to keep him locked up. Desperate and clearly spiraling, Harry ended up asking them for drugs, a heartbreaking move given his past struggles with addiction. In Wednesday's October 15th episode, tensions escalated when Oki was threatened by rival dealers for operating on their patch. He later warned Ravi that the situation needed sorting fast. Meanwhile, back in Walford, social services and police officers arrived to question Avani Nandra Hart after disturbing footage surfaced of Joel Marshall secretly recording them together. Horrified that the video had been shared online, Ravi turned his focus to protecting his daughter, announcing that he'd take Avani away on holiday, leaving Oki in charge. But as soon as Ravi left, Oki ignored his orders to release Harry. Instead, he cruelly told the terrified teen that he planned to pursue Gina himself, hinting that things could soon take a deadly turn. Now fans are convinced someone won't make it out of this storyline alive, but who will it be? EastEnders star praised as phenomenal for new stage role after leaving soap. 3 months after his final scenes on EastEnders, Matthew Morrison, who played the trailblazing Felix Baker, is receiving widespread acclaim for his latest work. The actor is currently starring in a London production of Blue Orange, Joe Penhall's 2000 play, revived at the Greenwich Theatre, and critics are full of praise. Morrison portrays Christopher, a patient at a London psychiatric hospital who claims to be the son of an African dictator. While diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, his condition is questioned by the hospital's psychiatrists. The Reviews Hub said he beautifully captures the highs and lows of living with a psychological disorder, conveying the confusion between his own thoughts and those of his doctors. London Theatre One called the casting exquisite and added, "It is Morrison's exceptional performance that makes this production stand out. Full of nuance, depth, and emotion, he brings Christopher vividly to life in a three-dimensional, unforgettable way." Other outlets were equally impressed. All That Dazzles described his work as the strongest performance in the show, while View from the Gods highlighted his breathtaking portrayal and phenomenal disassociation speeches. They praised the production overall as an absorbing, still relevant dramatization of the abuse we inflict on the vulnerable. South London also praised the staging, writing, "James Hadrell's direction is expertly handled, and the three actors collaborate brilliantly, highlighting both the pathos and comedy of the story to the delight of the audience." The play also features Rianne Barretto and John Michie, who have similarly drawn positive reviews. A young-ish perspective applauded Barretto for a performance that impressively navigated extreme emotional shifts, while Everything Theatre said Michie creates one of the most compelling and captivating villains currently on the London stage. Morrison spent almost 4 years on EastEnders, with his final appearance airing in July. His departure alongside Claire Norris's character, Bernie Taylor, was announced in March. Back in 2022, Morrison made history as the soap's first regular drag queen, with Felix's alter ego, the flamboyant Tara Misu, becoming a standout figure on Albert Square. EastEnders airs Mondays to Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One and BBC iPlayer.